In our previous video, we have seen how to create an options menu. In this video, we're going to understand how to create a context menu. So here I have created a context menu where a context menu will appear on a long click on a particular view. So here I have placed a button. When I do a long click on this particular view or a button, okay, so it is going to come up with a menu, which is this menu is called as a context menu, specific to a particular item in a given app. Okay, so now let us see how to create this kind of a context menu. So to begin with, I will go to the new project, give a name to and open an empty activity here, say next, and then here I am going to say my context menu. Okay, so I'll say finish. So it's going to take a little time. Okay, so now the Gradle is in the sink. It will take some time. So the creation of this context menu is similar to how we did the options menu. The entire steps are same, except that I'm going to place a button and I'm going to call the method called as an on create context menu instead of on create options menu. That's all. So now, as I told you, I need a button or any kind of view so that I have to do a long click. For that, I'm going to go to the activity here. So this, I will change this text view, okay, to the button. So I'll just make it as a button. So I make this as button. Okay, and then I'm going to change this hello world, the text which comes on that, to a long click me. Okay, and then I'm going to increase the font size of this. I just say, okay, I'm going to increase the font size of this by using text size. Okay, I'm going to make it as say 34 SP. Done. So I'll come back to my design. Okay, so long click me and it is fixed it to this particular location. So now the next thing I need to do here is I have to create my menu. So the same procedure goes here. First, I have to create the menu directory. To create the menu directory, I right click on the RES folder, go to new, and here I say Android resource directory. So I'll click on this and I'm going to choose the options here as menu and leave the name of my directory to be menu and say OK. You can see that this folder is got created. The next thing here is I need to design my menu item. Okay, for that I need to add a menu resource file. So right click on the menu, go to new, and here you have the menu resource file. Click on this. It will ask for a name, say suppose menu. Okay, you can see here an error is generated the minute I use the capitals. So the file name of this XML should always be lowercase a to z, 0 to 9 or underscore. So I'll make this as my context underscore menu. And all are in lowercase and say OK. It creates an XML file. You can see here an XML file is created. I'll open this up. So there's an XML file created. So now in this XML file, I am going to add my menu items. So I'll go to the code and then item ID. So I'll give a name to this ID. It says, so I'm going to say it's a new group and then I'm going to give the title which has to be displayed. So here I'm going to say new group. So that this comes up in the menu. Okay, likewise, I'm going to create more number of tags, maybe around 3 to 4 tags. So I just copy paste and edit each of them. Say the second one, maybe I want to say join group. Okay, and here I will edit this to be join group, and this one maybe delete group, and I will change this to delete group, and here this one to be exit group. So these are some of the options I just wanted. You can create your and customize according to what you want. So done. So now my menu item is ready in the XML file. So now I have to build a relationship now with my Java file, because when it launches, these items should be there in my menu. That's the first thing. And it should come up when this particular button is long clicked on this. For that, I am going to go to the main activity.java and just add 2 lines of code. That's all. So I'll go to the main activity. So here I am going to create the button reference, which is required, is equal to, okay, button is created. So here the button folder is not there. That is the package. So I'm going to say alt enter. Okay, import class. Okay, therefore my package is included here. You can see here it got included. And then I'm going to create a reference to this. So I'm going to say button is equal to button and find view by ID. So here r dot id dot. So the name of my button was button. I think I have not changed. So I'll go back to this activity main here. Okay. Go to this XML file of this button. And here, I think, okay, so I'll add here ID, at ID, and this is button. Okay. So now I'll come back to my Java file here. So now when I say dot, so you can see here, there is a button which has been referenced. So that button is referenced here. Now the next thing here I need to do is I have to connect my design, okay, items to populate inside my context menu, or inflate or fill my context menu. For that, I am going to use, okay, a particular method which is called as on create context menu. So if you do not know the syntax, okay, just right click, go to generate, click on generate, go to this override method, click on this, and here I am going to look for on create context menu. So you can see here, so this particular menu comes up here. So I am going to choose this. So you got a method ready. So now I need to get attachment of my XML items into this file so that I can fill my context menu. So for that, get menu inflator dot inflate, that is inflate means you're filling, okay, inflate, and in that I'm going to write r dot menu dot, now this is the where my items are there, so choose that, comma menu. Okay, this menu is nothing but this context menu item. Okay, and now I need to establish a connection between the menu item or this particular context menu with my button. So in order to do that, I need to register my button by calling the method register context, register for context menu. So I'll click on that and pass this button variable object into this, so that when I long click on it, I'll be able to pop up this particular context menu. So now my entire design is ready. So let us see how does it look like. So when we launch this particular design, so we can see that the app has come up here and there's a button here. So when I long click, I'm doing a long click here. So whatever options I had placed in my context menu.xml, that is new group, join group, delete group, and exit group in the order is been coming up here. So this kind of a menu creation is called as a context menu. So it is similar to your options menu. Only 2 lines of code you have added here. That is, one is you are filling the menu with a menu inflator. You are invoking this particular on create context, okay, instead of options, and you are registering the button so that when I click a long click on the button, it will pop up this particular context menu. Okay, this is how you create a context menu. I hope you have understood. Thank you.